Hey guys, today we are back with a new type of video for you. This is a roundup of all of the most popular animations for the month. So if you want to get inspired for your next design or just check out what's on trend these days, you should definitely keep on watching. These are some of the most incredible designs. And if you would like to check any of them out, they're all listed down below for you with the links. As you're watching, definitely comment down below what your favorite design is. We really would love to hear from you. And also make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found any of the designs cool, and subscribe so that you don't miss another video. I hope that you will find this really helpful in designing for your next project. Without further ado, let's get into the designs. Here is a beautiful automated email responder that is designed to allow AI to read customer requests and then automatically return pre-approved relevant messages instantly. This can save a company time and money, and the UI here is clean, minimalistic, and futuristic. Up next, here is a great dashboard concept for a tool that enables tracking sales performance, cycle lengths, and sales funnels. The transitions here are really interesting and have a sort of horizontal stacking effect and subtle rotation that really helps to bring this web page to life. Just a quick note, guys, if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to subscribe because we've got a lot of cool content coming out soon. As we've all seen, the crypto market is getting more and more popular, and that's why we're seeing more of these applications in this type of area. This particular crypto manager is sleek and looks very easy to use with a dark background and colorful accent colors that really pop and make it easy to sort through how your money is doing. This animation introduces a resume website that is designed to help job seekers all over North America. This rebranding is focused on human connection and is written in a relatable language and makes suggestions along the way. This website provides insights and suggestions throughout the resume process, which makes everything both easy and even fun to use. The motion is both enticing and also gives you a quick look at everything featured in this rebrand and ends with a really clear picture of the logo. Up next, here is an exploration for a landing page that is neat and clean. This white background has some added interest in the form of textural elements that are tinted a very light gray, and the leaf outline and bricks add some extra dimension to the page. The text and image size is perfectly balanced, and overall the design of this website is styled very well for the type of furniture that is being sold. Clean lines and a modern and fresh design. This app is definitely a really needed one and is for anyone who has forgotten cash to tip your waiter. Using this app, you can send money to a specific person using their QR code, and all you would need to do is to scan the check, choose the amount that you want to send, and then just hit send. This was designed to be simple and user-friendly, complete with some fun, light colors and an extremely intuitive UI. They even added a nice functionality to add a compliment if you really enjoy your service. This is an amazing landing page that has a superb attention to detail, featuring an HD image of a large ship, which adds color and dimension and symmetry to the page. As you scroll down, the ocean background blends into a background blue of the landing page, which is a very seamless and interesting transition. The statistics are all well illustrated and don't feature too much text for the reader to easily digest the information that is being presented. Here is a website design that centers on blockchain security. The design here is minimalistic with lots of open space so that the text is super easy to read, and those animations and interactions are subtle. They're not interfering with the important information, but rather bringing a sense of motion in the background. Up next, we have a beautiful landing page for a sauna clinic. The color palette here is vibrant and it features these bright, warm tones, which really reinforce the branding. The micro interactions also keep the users engaged as they're scrolling down, and the graphical elements are loud and they're in your face. They just really spread the company's message. This next website redesign explores organic human storytelling paired with cutting-edge products. The color palette is light and the photography blends in really nicely with the colorful branding logo. Something very different, pure animation here. This gorgeous blooming effect of the rose opening up. We get this kind of zooming out effect, the panning that makes it feel like there's actually a camera angle throughout the animation. And I just love the details in the shadows and the subtle folds we get in the close-up here. I love the way that the interactions are presented in this banking app, including a play on words about saving your balance with this little teeter-totter geometric graphic in the beginning. The app itself is super clean and uses a subtle stacking effect to give us just a little bit of visual interest. Next up, we have this gorgeous landing page dedicated to traveling throughout Iceland. The landscape animation is just beautiful, and one detail that I just love is this rugged edge that we get at the top of the screen as we scroll down that reminds us of the mountains in the background. Overall, each screen is laid out really nicely and has a perfect balance of text and interaction. A different Nordic themed website here. This landing page uses a more realistic style of digital art that allows us to follow different short paragraphs of facts as we scroll down, and then it hits us with this strong and bold logo at the very bottom. That iceberg almost acts as an arrow pointing down to it. Okay, this is absolutely amazing. We start off with this ring that scrunches immediately up into a cloth texture that looks so real we could almost feel it in our fingers. Plus, we have that nice color gradient blend from purple to yellow that they maintain with those little pinstripes in the texture of the cloth. Overall, it's so satisfying, and the designer who did this is so talented. Weather app gives you everything you need in one place, but it sets itself apart with this lovely little animation of the city you're in. You can easily swipe between different places to quickly check out the weather, and the vehicles in motion give us something of interest to look at as we're checking our phone. Here is a lovely 3D animation that uses some nice neon pastel lighting. I really like the animation detail. It's super well executed. Just watch the independent finger motion, the head reacting to what is being typed, and the overall shadow effect is just overall a fantastic 3D animation. Up next, we have this really clean mobile app for photographers and models. This platform brings educational articles directly to the users, and the app design itself is really slick. It has a modern and trendy feel to appeal to the target audience with the dark palette and minimalist typography. The abstract shapes also add a bit of a twist and help it feel more playful. Next up, this visual is actually for a loading screen and feels right out of the future. It combines dots, lines, shadows, and uses a white on black for the maximum contrast effect. It's the kind of loading screen that really mesmerizes you, so it's definitely achieving the intended effect. Here we have a really modern and streamlined onboarding for an app. We get a futuristic feel that is reflected in the background and water animation, and a really interesting visual animation for each bit of text. Notice how the text and animation are really well balanced, with never too many lines for the user to read per image. Next up, we have a really unique banking app that seems both easy to use and even fun. Most of our banking apps are serious and boring, so this app idea breaks down that model to create something unique and interactive. The stripes and cards paired with this very interesting transition really makes me want to download this app. Up next, this app is a concept for a smart house and uses an unusual and futuristic style in dark mode. It allows you to control all appliances and access cameras all in one place conveniently. I especially like the way that the cards use the glass effect and is layered over the model of the house for added depth. That's it for this week, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know in the comments below what your favorite design was. We would love to hear from you. Make sure to click that notification button and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We post every single Monday. That's it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.